Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Act 3 of Episode 2 here for Valorant. We got a lot to go over today. We have the new map Breeze, the patch notes, as well as the battle pass and all of the new skins, all going to be covered in this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. It supports the channel a ton, and yeah, let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to look at here in the patch notes is the map Breeze. So first of all, Breeze has now been added. For the next 2 weeks, you will actually have a specific game mode where you can queue just to play and check out Breeze, kind of explore it and learn your callouts, because in 2 weeks, that's when Breeze is going to be introduced into comp. The next thing here is a bunch of competitive updates. So first of all, Breeze will not originally be included on competitive. It will be added in around 2 weeks. The next thing here is that Breeze will be available in unrated, deathmatch, and escalation queues, as well as spike rush and custom games, but it will not be available in comp just yet. And a quick reminder that this is the last act of episode 2, so grind your way up that rank system to make sure you can get your beautiful gun buddy at the end of this act. The next thing we're looking at in the patch notes is some of the game system and quality of life updates. The big change that we see here along the game system and spectator client type thing is that coaches will now have a spot in tournaments. This is going to shake up where things go, and it's going to be really cool to take a look at what kind of rules they introduce as per what coaches can and cannot do as they are spectating Valorant competitive matches, custom matches, tournaments, and everything in that type of sense. As well as quality of life, weapon drop sounds have now been added to the HRTF sound setting. So any of you who use that, rest assured that you now have that option. So now, just a few social updates as well as bug fixes. There is now actually a message that gets sent to you and notifies players if someone who they reported has been banned. It is really good step Valorant is taking to really look at the reports, see what the community says, and see what they need. Warnings are now enabled for the first-time offenders, but there are no excuses if you continue to be a repeat offender. Next, there are bug fixes. Killjoy will no longer have the icons disappearing if she goes out of range of her turret as well as her alarm bot. As well, there are some Viper changes and Asha changes, just making sure that their smokes do not fully accidentally block off any type of flashes, especially if you are fully inside of the smoke. As well, in Spike Rush, they have fixed a bug where picking up the upgrade weapon orb with the operator equipped will lose your operator and receive nothing else. And then in competitive, they've just added a bug causing the rank system to not show up when you're checking your career. Overall, some really good updates and really great look on this new Valorant season. So this is the map Breeze. This is your first look, and we're going to take an in-depth look of what everything has to offer. First thing you notice, it has a really nice aesthetic to it. The attackers spawn in right over here, and the defenders are back there towards the cargo ship. Overall, I really like the aesthetic on this map, and it looks like it's going to be a blast to play. So this is the breakdown of a site here. There are really two main points of entry, the first of which being over straight ahead of me. It looks like that one's a little more secluded, a little more easy to get through if you are the attacking team. And then we have our mid entrance here. If you take a look at the map, you can see that the cave leading into a site actually starts all the way back near the attacker's spawn. But the mid entrance to the site goes through these midway doors, making it a place where we're going to see quite a bit of engagements between different players. As you do enter the site and get ready to plant, there are 2 massive pillars in the middle, blocking the enemy's view. But one thing to note is definitely the openness of this site. Although there are those 2 pillars, there are lots of opportunity for any type of defender to sneak through and catch you off guard while you're planting. So make sure you're being covered by your teammates as you are planting on this site. Now we're going to take a look of what B site looks like. You have again 2 main entry points for the attackers and 1 to 2, depending on where the defenders are playing, entry points for them. One thing to note about this map is the entire thing is very open, and neither site differs from that. But B site does provide a more defensive sided look than A site does, as there are more places that a defender can hide and catch their opponent off guard. The main plant area is blocked by 1 massive pillar that just stands straight in the middle. But again, the openness of this site does leave you open to attack from the defending team. Now we're going to take a look of mid. Mid is going to be an area that is going to be so key for players and teams if they want to control it in order to have success. The operator is going to be something that is very, very beneficial to a team, both offensively and defensively, when going through both sites as well as mid, due to how open it is. VALORANT has made this map amazing for holding different angles, but also switching up a player's playstyle, as they don't have all of those different nooks and corners where they can camp and hold those angles towards their enemies who are pushing either into a site or off of a site at the end of a round. Another thing to note is the new trapdoor system. It allows players who are playing up there in heaven to drop down and catch their enemies off guard. But there is no way to get in if you are at the bottom, making this a really nice way to rotate throughout the map, but as well to catch anybody in your path off guard and getting a few easy picks towards your team's victory. I'm really excited to see this map in action, as well as see what you guys have to think of it. Let me know in the comments below. Finally, we're going to take a look at the battle pass, as well as all of the skins and rewards you get from it. First off, on tier 1 you have the Song Steel Guardian. Overall, just a beautiful gun, and it looks a lot and reminds me of the Reaver bundle. Then we move along, you have the Buddy, Radiant Knight, a nice Song Steel card, as well as the Death Bulldog. At the end of these 5 tiers, you have the Pizza Party card, as well as the Chill title. Those 2 rewards are in fact free. Next, moving along to the next 5 tiers, you have the Song Steel Spray, Approved Spray, more Radiant Knight, a Heaven Schema card, as well as the Lightwave Sheriff. This is a really nice sheriff, especially with it being inside of the battle pass. Next, we got the Knife Fight card, the Nice Save Spray, more Radiant Knight for your collection, the Lucky Dice Buddy, and the Song Steel Classic. Those free rewards at the end of this chapter are Radiant Knight, as well as the Lucky Tag. Now we have the Lightwave Bucky, reminding me a lot of the Prime Bucky. I really like this set and how they've included it in this season's Battle Pass. They now also have a Stinger card, the Without a Trace Spray, more Radiant Knight, and then the Depth Stinger. Next you will find the Hang in There Buddy Mance Spray. This is a really fun spray, adds a lot of character to the game. And then more Radiant Knight, the Boba Buddy, 300 Spray, and the Lightwave Phantom. After that, you have the Be Gone Spray, another 10 Radiant Knight, Theo's Great Escape Spray, the Versus Reyna and Viper card, and then the Death Ghost. Then you're going to see the Mementos Part 1 card, another 10 Radiant Knight, stacking all of that up. The Get Carried Buddy, I know I'm going to use that because I always get carried. The No Odin Spray, and then following the No Odin Spray, you have the Light Wave Odin. Now, Chapter 8 of this Battle Pass, you have this is also fine spray. The Dan the Penguin Buddy, the Lanterns card, and then the Song Steel Marshal. Now, Chapter 9 is now 10 Radiant Knight, the Depth card, Walk, Don't Run Spray, the Dabbing Penguin Spray, and then the Depth Vandal. And then the final 5 tiers in this Battle Pass include the Bunny Hop Spray, the Ancient Mysteries Revealed Buddy, the Reboot card, as well as 10 Radiant Knight and the Song Steel Dagger. Beautiful skin. And then the free rewards, if you do finish, include a Lightwave Frenzy and the Bloodline card. Now going to the epilogue, we have a gold version of the adorable Dabbing Dan Spray. 30 Radiant Knight, and then to finish it off, you have the Mementos Part 1 card. Overall, a great battle pass, tons of different options for what you can use, and tons of amazing rewards. The battle pass is 1,000 credits, and I 100% recommend getting it. I got it myself, and I'm excited to grind this all the way out. So yes guys, that is your introduction and breakdown to Act 3 of Valorant. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you consider dropping a like on the video as well as subscribing and supporting the channel. Definitely gonna have a lot of fun with all of these changes, and let me know in the comments below what you would like to see changed. I'll see you guys in the next one.